I got a joke for you. How many puppies does it take to change a light bulb?
Welcome to this special Saturday edition of the Daily Paw.
This is Johnny Paprika coming to you live from Channel 1. In just a moment, you will witness one of the most thrilling interviews ever. Here's Fred now.
We are here with Stuart Little on this windy Saturday afternoon. And today we are checking up on Stuart 2 years after being adopted to see how everything is going. Tonight, you will hear the gut-wrenching story of a little pup ripped from his mother and then bounced from shelter to shelter. Will there be a happy ending on this edition of the Daily Paw? So, Stuart, what was it like as a young pup? And can you tell us how it felt being adopted?
It was okay, I guess. But being adopted was pretty cool, though. Made me really happy.
Whoa, don't be too descriptive now. I know there's much more to this story. Take us back to when you were born, up until being adopted. Describe where you came from, any feelings you may have had, and then take us to the day you were adopted and explain what that was like and how you felt. I would love to get as much detail as possible from you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm really nervous. Where do I start? I guess probably at the beginning, duh. That's usually the best place to start. My name is Stuart Little, but most call me Stu, Stewie, or Stewie the Chewie. Because I chew a lot. I was born December 5th, 2020, somewhere in California, not exactly sure. I was found in an abandoned warehouse as a little puppy with my mom and my brothers and sisters.
Wow, Stuart. I couldn't imagine being so young and already going through such a traumatic experience. What happened next?
You know, Fred, this is where things got really tough for us. They had stuck us all in separate cages. They split us up from our mommy. They weaned us very slowly. But since I was the last to be adopted out of my siblings, I ended up getting shipped off to a shelter out in Louisiana all by myself. I was so scared and lonesome, I didn't know what to do. I cried every night.
Oh, this is such a gut-wrenching but truly inspiring story so far. Stay tuned, folks. This is just the beginning of what you will hear tonight on the Daily Paw. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back after these messages.
If you find yourself enjoying this video at all, would you please take a second and smash that like button? And so you won't miss out on any future content, click that subscribe button and be sure to hit the bell so you'll receive notifications. Thanks, peeps! Now, Fred, don't get me wrong. The people taking care of me in Louisiana were all really nice. But it was just really scary. I didn't have my mommy, my siblings, anyone I knew. But I wasn't even there that long. I guess they do deals with the local shelter near where I live now, and they had bought a bunch of puppies, so we were getting ready to be transported up to Massachusetts. So at this point, I'm about 2 months old, and it's the middle of February. We're headed up to New England. We get off the plane. It's about minus 10 degrees. There's all kinds of white stuff all over the ground. I had never seen anything like it in my entire life. I shivered my brains out. I tried to ask somebody for a blanket, but I don't think they understood me, because I never ended up getting one of those. Thankfully, by the end of the first day, they ended up sticking another puppy named Mandy into the same crate as me. So at night, we could cuddle up and keep ourselves a little bit warmer. And then about 2 days in, that's when this man, who ended up being my daddy, came to see me. And after playing around for a little bit, he said that he wanted to take me home and wanted to adopt me. But Unfortunately, I had a little cold, so I had to wait a week. Plus, I had to get all my shots still. So, let me tell you, that was the slowest, coldest week of my life.
While it may have been a long, slow, cold week, at least the little pup now had something to look forward to. A little glimmer of hope. And maybe that's just what a little pup would need.
Hey, Fred, I got a joke for you. How many puppies does it take to change a light bulb? None. That's why we have humans. As long and slow as the week was, it gave me time to adjust to these horrible New England winters. By the end of the week, I was a little more settled in. My cold was gone, and I was out playing in that fluffy white stuff. The day finally comes that I get to go home. And I was so dang excited. My stomach was churning and flipping. Now, here we are in this whole new alien world, and bam, to my surprise, there's another doggy, and his name is Patches. He was a little older and not as much fun in the beginning. I think he was scared that I was there to replace him and not be his friend. So he hid out in the bedroom for a few weeks. But I guess Daddy told me he had gone through a lot before he was adopted. But we are best friends now, and I'm so thankful for that. It didn't take me long to get settled in and comfortable at my new home. The cold took me a lot longer than I would have thought, though. To this day, I still prefer wearing my sweaters in the winter. It took me a while to go out and play in the snow, but now I love it so much. This reminds me of how I used to hide in a clean laundry basket to warm up when I was a little puppy. The clothes would be all warm after being in the dryer. Oh, I miss those days. If you made it this far, folks, comment and tell me what your favorite dog is. I'm curious to see. And the best part was, now I was blessed with 3 Hoomans who loved me very much. There's my mommy, daddy, and my sissy. A little bit after I moved in, they canceled school for the rest of the year. So Sissy was home to play with me all the time. Even though Sissy was the one home with me the most, it was my main man, Daddy, that I really got close to. I follow him everywhere. I am really happy these people brought me home. I make sure to let them know just how much they mean to me every single day. Doing my breed reveal video gave me the idea to do a small little series formally introducing myself a little bit better with a fun little twist on it. Maybe even get to know some of you better along the way too. Make sure you're staying tuned into the channel so you don't miss any of the fun, cool stuff we have planned for you. This was just part 1 of a 3-part interview I had with the Daily Paw. Take care, all you wonderful humans.